What is going on, travel bosses? Good morning. Coming in live from Wisconsin. Again, guys, if you don't know where Wisconsin is, it is a fresh state. Definitely in the winter where it's going right now. It's getting cold. And if you've been in Wisconsin, let me know in the comments. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, you come in live. Let us know where you're coming in from with a hashtag live. If you guys are watching this as a replay somewhere, sometime, let us know with the hashtag replay. We'd love to hear from you guys. Hope everyone's well. Hope you're great. Hope you're having a fantastic start of the week. It's Tuesday, baby, and let's get into it. So, guys, I'm going to share a really cool story with you. Hopefully, it hits you right in the heart. Hope it dags you and it leaves you with some emotion, because what I'm about to share with you today has definitely left my wife and I in an emotional, vulnerable position. And, we didn't have a clue on what to do. We didn't really know. Like, we tried to put it to the side that it wasn't happening because of the belief we had and because of the love we had and the connection we had. But at the end of the day, the question I want to ask yourself right now, guys, is it paying you like a business? Because I know how hard I work. I know how hard my wife works. I know the time, the energy, the sweat we put into business and into create income, create cash flow, right? And I know that you're a working hardcore entrepreneur out there. You're a network marketer, you're an affiliate marketer, you're a business owner, okay? And you work your butt off. But I want to ask you, the question is it paying you like a business? Because I was treating this business in particular, and this is from the past, guys, so I wanted to share this story. And I was treating this business like a business, but it was paying me like a hobby. Now, we've all been told from our mentor or coach or upline or company that if you treat it like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. If you treat it, though, like a business, it will pay you like a business. Well, that's BS. That's crap. Because, guys, I was treating this like a business. I was going all out. And any of my friends or any of our business partners would know if you were to ask them, they know how hard my wife and I had put time and energy into this business. Okay. And we treated it like a business, like a real business. Like it was, we were making millions of dollars. Like that's how we were treating it like $1 million business. Like we had like it was our own company. Okay. But it was paying us like a hobby. And we want to put all of, sorry guys, I got a bit of a tickle today in the nose. But we were, with the belief and the connection, the love we had for the company and the business we were in. It's getting to me today. But we were so in love with it that we were blind in these blind spots. Okay, so today's live, guys, is: are you getting paid significance, or are you getting paid cash money? Which one is it? Okay, which one is it? Are you getting paid significance? Does it make you feel good? Do they recognize you as a top income earner or a top affiliate or a top person in your business? Okay. And do they pay you actual money? Like, are you getting paid? Because I know there's a lot out there. There's a lot of you out there who are either in the business I was in or have been in the business I'm in. And you guys might be knowing which business I'm talking about. But I want to ask you, with the time, the energy, the work, the skill that you've adopted, the personal development you've put yourself through so you can grow as a person, as an individual, as a leader, are you getting paid? Like, ask yourself, are you getting paid? Okay. And also, I'm going to write that one in there. Now that's come to mind. Okay. Boom. Cool. Rock and roll. So, guys, I've been in this specific business I'm talking about is in the MLM space, in the network marketing space. Okay. And I have been in the network marketing space now for nearly 6 years. Love the industry, love the profession. as you know, times are changing, and I've definitely changed my strategy of building my MLM. Definitely this year, 2020, as you know, we've all gone online. It's all crazy. Okay, and you know, in my 5 years, okay, my 5 years of being in this company, okay, I love it to death. I met my wife in this company. We truly love the company. You know, we have made some money. We have rank advanced. We have gone up there. We've been given recognition. We have been able to have the opportunity to talk on stage and talk about our story and share our story, so someone can hopefully, you know, relate to us and go, me too. And maybe you'll be able to relate to me in this live today, and let me know with a me too in the comments if you can feel me, and if you can feel where I'm coming from in this, because this is no by all means, I'm not putting down this company or any business in general. I just want to share this story because, you know, for the 5 years I've been in network marketing. And if you've been in network marketing, you know, you have probably gone to your friends and family, shared it with them. You've then found their friends and their friends of their family. You've shown them. Anytime you got in contact with someone, you made a new contact, you write them on the list, and eventually you would share them your opportunity or your product, right? And so you would do phone calls and Zoom webinars, and you would do something called house parties, or a type of party in your house or in your home. You would do something called hotel meetings or big shot meetings, where you get a top income earner or a top person in that business coming out to your city, where they would do a whole big presentation, share their story. You would bring guests so that you could obviously sponsor them into the business or into the product, so that you can make some cash flow, making some residual checks. I know you've done that, okay? And affiliates, if you're an affiliate marketer, not a network marketer, totally cool. But just listen to me on this story, because in just business alone, in business in general, and just being a business owner and being an entrepreneur, this story is something that you can learn from. I want you to learn from this story so that you don't make the same mistakes that my wife and I did, right? And so we worked the business day in, day out. We've slept on people's couches. You know, we've slept in caravans. We've done these home parties at like 2 a.m. sometimes. You know, we've done, you know, while I was living in Australia, I was sometimes on the phone doing calls, sharing the information to people in Europe while I should be sleeping. I was building the business. Like, this is how passionate I was, and I still am. Definitely changed my ways now, okay? But, you know, I was always hoping to see a paycheck. I was always hoping to see the income come in. And I definitely, guys, in my 5 years of network marketing, I have put in personally, I put in over 300 personals, 300 people, okay? But as I was putting them in, they actually left. They just leaked out. There was a gap, there was a leak in my bucket, and as I was putting in, they were just walking out, okay? And you know, one of the times, guys, one of the big times, I was just like, oh, you know, this happened. It's business. I get it. But one of the biggest things where we got a time in our business where we were growing our network marketing business we were living in Wisconsin. So we were actually building in Wisconsin and Iowa, face-to-face, belly to belly. Okay. And we built one of the biggest times we've ever built our MLM and network marketing business. But why over 98% of them quit or stopped doing the business was because they didn't get paid. Now, there have been issues. Like, there's always going to be issues in any company at some stage in that company, depending what stage they're in, where they might have some payment issues. They might have some commission issues. Okay, this is for any type of business industry out there. Doesn't matter if it's MLM or affiliate marketing or whatever it may be. Every company goes through a situation like that. And obviously it's not ideal, but it happens and we get it. We get it. We're entrepreneurs. We understand, right? There's a lot going on. Okay. And so shit might hit the fan. Things like that happen. But like when this happened, none of our reps or our business partners in our team ever saw a paycheck. They had a phenomenal promotion. And I'm going to talk about some red flags in a minute. they got people excited. They got people in the door. They got people signing up. But on the back end of it, people weren't getting paid. They weren't seeing a paycheck fast enough. They lost belief. They didn't see that this is a real thing. And, all these objections come up because we've been saying that they're going to receive a paycheck, which it's true. They should have got a paycheck, but they never received the paychecks. They never actually saw a dollar in their account, okay, due to some complications that the company was having, okay? And so, that happened. Previous to that, we saw top speakers, top income earners, top people in the business and the company leave the company. And maybe you've been in a network marketing company or an affiliate marketing company or another company where you've seen the top dogs, the top people leave the company. And most of the time they leave due to politics. They leave to not getting paid enough, not getting paid on time, not getting paid at all. And if the top income earner or the top person that does leave, obviously they have their own reasons. That doesn't mean you have to leave, but just be aware of it, because from our experience, we saw leader after leader after leader leave. And what we heard on the back end was they weren't getting paid. They weren't getting paid on time. Their teams that they've built, the people that they brought in that also rank advanced and had a great time in this company, also weren't getting paid. And so it's sort of like domino effects, right? And if a whole bunch of people aren't getting paid, there's a big problem. There's a big gap in the bucket, right? And this can, obviously the company can do this once, maybe twice, if they're lucky. But if they do it any more than that, the people are just going to start seeing a repetition in this company. That's obviously negative repetition that they don't want to start seeing, because if I start losing belief in the company, guess what? I'm going to stop showing and sharing it with people I know and love and that I want to bring in. Because why would I bring someone else into this business or into this product or into this company if I know that they're not going to get paid, or they're not going to start seeing the results they want, or et cetera, et cetera. But you start losing belief, right? And maybe you are currently losing belief. You're in the same boat as what I'm talking about right now. Maybe you have in the past. Maybe you've been stalling on it for a while. And so, guys, is it paying you like a business? Because I'm going to go into red flags and blaming yourself on certain specific things today. Okay, but I want you to really think about it. I'm not trying to put you in a scarcity mode or zone here. I'm trying to just show you, just to be careful and look out for what has happened to my wife and I, because we have spent every piece of our life and energy into this business, and then it doesn't pay us, and then it doesn't pay our team, it doesn't pay our reps. The product doesn't work to its best ability like they show you and like they share with you like it does, like the video and the slides share with you, right? The information's wrong, okay? And you want to just make sure that you're not going into this blindfolded like my wife and I were. And obviously you're going to learn this from doing things and going through the process of ups and downs with companies, because all companies go through it. But how long are you going to get paid for? Because you can get paid for significance, and my wife and I got paid for significance because we were seeing a very little paycheck, or sometimes, and like today, we haven't been seeing a paycheck. We're still currently in this business, but it's absolutely on the back burner because we haven't been paid. Okay, they've missed actually months and months of paying us. So we're like, well, we can't promote this anymore, right? And so I just wanted to put this out there because there's some of you right now that maybe is in a business out there and you haven't been paid. You've been paid significant. So, people can make you feel good. Your mentor, upline, or coach, and whatever you call them, can make you feel good. All right, you can be recognized on stage. You can talk to an audience. It can make you feel good. You might be, told to come and host the webinar, come and speak on the webinar. It might make you feel good, significance. You're getting paid in significance, in recognition, because I know a lot of people, like even myself, crave recognition, and so that seems to keep you in the game or keep you in the hope phase. Okay, but I want you to ask yourself right now: is it paying you like a business? Are you getting paid cash, or are you getting paid significance? Okay, and so some of the red flags right here, guys, and hopefully you can see the whiteboard. Okay, the first red flag is your mentor, your coach, your upline. Now, your mentor, coach, or upline may be a phenomenal person. You might think they're a phenomenal person. They might have helped you in the past. They might be helping you present. But your mentor, coach, or upline won't tell you everything. They're not going to tell you everything. If they've definitely had more experience or made more money in that specific business, they're not going to tell you everything in terms of like behind the scenes stuff of what's happening with the company, because they don't want to put scarcity into the downline. But if you've seen this pattern, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's a cold one here in Wisconsin today. I'm getting a couple of the sneezes here. But the mentor that you have, guys, in your business right now, are they telling you everything? And you're hoping they are, and you're praying that they have been, but most likely they're not. And I'm not saying not to trust your upline or your mentor or your coach, but I am saying just to be aware of maybe if you've seen the company, if you've seen people leave, if you've seen a repetition effect of hype, okay, that all this is all happening, and you're trying to put it to the side, you're trying to keep it you try to put it in the blind spot because you don't want to focus on the negative. Cool, I get that. But at the same time, is it paying you like a business? So I would if I was you guys, I would be having a true conversation with your mentor or coach or upline, whoever you, get that mentorship from. And I would ask those hard questions that might be a little bit difficult. And, they will probably tell you the true answers if you actually ask those questions, okay? So if I had a mentor, which I do have a mentor or a coach or an upline, okay, I would be asking these questions to them, and I would be praying. I would get 100% truth answer, okay? That's what I would do. And so if you haven't spoken to your mentor, do so. Haven't spoken to your coach or upline, do so. Ask these questions, okay? It is really important because, you want to make sure they're getting paid and not just getting paid significance, because they can, if they're all getting paid significance, people will long last I'm doing really good in my company, I'm doing really good in my business, okay? But they won't actually tell you they're not actually getting paid. And just being straight up, guys, there's been a time where we weren't getting paid, but we're getting paid significant. So, we're just telling everyone to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. But it's there's got to be a time where that shifts and they actually start paying you, right? Okay, cool. The next red flag is look at your company. Look at the company, and obviously look at how many years they've been involved in the space or in the industry. Okay, excuse me, guys. And in the company here, guys, is you got to look at again repetition. You got to look at what your company's been doing over the time that they've been alive in business together and for themselves. Okay, and you go, okay, does this company show positive repetition, or does this company show negative repetition? Because I know that you've been to a network marketing event before, okay? And I know you've been to a company virtual webinar before or presentation, and they've said all these things, sounds amazing, right? And then you find out that people aren't getting paid, it's this hype, okay? And a whole bunch of different things aren't going what is planned. They've changed, they keep pivoting, because whatever's going on the back end for the company. And obviously the company, guys, isn't going to tell the rep everything. They're not going to tell you if they're going into bankruptcy, they're going bankrupt, or things are happening that should be happening, or this and this and this, right? And so you want to make sure, guys, that it's not us saying if you're in the right company, but you want to make sure that your company is doing the right actions, all right? Is taking the right steps towards making your business, which you're a representative for this company, or you're an affiliate for this business, right? And you want to make sure that this company and business is operating as like it's telling everyone that it is, over it's pretending like it is, right? Because definitely when I was in this business, building it hardcore, what do you call it? They had a bunch of hype. Every event, every 90 days, obviously companies are going to bring out promotion after promotion, okay? But what happens is what happens is they overpromise and underdeliver. And this hype, I've been in this business for over 5 years, okay? But for the 5 years I was presently building it, I just saw hype after hype after hype after hype, and nothing was actually being fulfilled. And so I'm like, this was a pattern. This was a negative pattern, okay? And I thought, oh my God, this sounds exciting. This sounds great. Oh my God, that would be amazing if we did this. It would be great if we got this product. And it'd be awesome if we could tie it into this, and our commissions could be higher and our residual could be higher. And oh my God, oh my God, this sounds amazing. But then when you hear it, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to do the work. You do the work because you're that excited. You're like, going to promote it like crazy, okay? And then it is not fulfilled. You don't hear about it again. They bring out a product, and then 90 days later, you don't ever hear about the product again. Or they bring out a promotion and no one's talking about it. Okay. And you're like, why? And you're applying, coach, mentor, your company, the CEO, the CVO, all that. I ain't going to tell you this stuff because they don't want to tell you this, because if they've told you this, they're obviously going to put doubt in your mind. And obviously doubt doesn't get you to promote more, right? And so a whole bunch of hype, okay? Compensation plan, like look at your compensation plan and ask yourself, will it pay you today? Can it pay you today? Like if you go out and share it, someone signs up, will it pay you today? Will it pay you this week? Will it pay you this month? Okay, because for the 5 years I was building this business, I was putting people in. I got told the strategy to do. I was doing the strategy. I did everything they told me to do. And at the end of it, I got the smallest puny-woony paycheck ever for the effort and time I put in, from like 4 a.m. to 11 o'clock at night, building this business hardcore for 90 days. I remember this 90 days this year. And I was going all in for 90 days. Calls, messages, voice memos, unlimited, like as many webinars as possible. I was doing everything I could to build this business, okay? And I worked my ass off, but coming out of the 90 days and me being only paid a very, very small paycheck, I was like, what the hell's going on? Because I put all this effort, I got all these signups, I helped this person, help this person, built through, okay? But I'm only seeing this paycheck. And so then I started questioning the compensation plan. Like, is the compensation plan an actual compensation plan where I can actually win big in this company? Where is it actually going to pay me larger dollars? Is it going to pay me a higher residual income that's higher than my bills? Like, all these questions I had. And then was like, yeah, it's working. It's great. Oh, yeah, I'm ranking up. Woo! And then there comes the ranks, guys, right? And so if you think the compensation plan isn't going to pay you, now check this out. Now, rank and promotions go hand in hand, because, I saw a promotion this year where they did you have to hit a certain lineage and the income requirement in this MLM business. Okay. And guess what? For some reason, a promotion went out. Okay. And this promotion is hype. Okay. This promotion went out and it says, hey, don't worry about the income requirements, just get the lineage requirement and we'll advance you to this rank. Okay. Now they hit the rank, people hit this rank as soon as they, because people had all this lineage, meaning people in their downline or in their business. Okay. But they didn't have actual income requirements due to the fact that they're not actually getting paid what the rank they were currently at, what it actually should be paying them due to the income disclosure statement. But, they're just working their business as their mentor, coach, or upline has been telling them, okay? And so they said, hey, don't worry about the income requirements. So they already had a lineage. So all these people start hitting this next rank, and at this next rank, and they're supposed to be hitting somewhere between, $3,500 to $10,000, depending on how much lineage and income and all that sort of stuff on that rank that they have, right? But I promise you, when they waived that income requirement and they only had this lineage requirement and they hit this rank, well, I promise you guys, they aren't still getting paid at the income that rank actually pays at. And so instead, they're getting paid significance. They're getting paid significance because, oh my God, I rank advanced. I'm amazing. I'm a leader. Look at me. Oh, let's do a social media post for this guy. Let's recognize him or her on a webinar. Let's tell them how great they are. They'll keep going and they'll keep promoting and they'll keep putting people in. But it's like, when are you going to ask yourself, is it actually paying you like a business? Like, you're treating it like a business, but is it paying you like one? So all these people feel like they're getting paid, but they're actually getting paid in significance, which is just filling their ego and their ego pockets up and their recognition that they've always wanted, okay, which is obviously can help. Significance and ego obviously can help to a certain level, a certain degree in your business because you're, oh my God, I'm getting recognized for my efforts. Oh my God, now I want to go harder, right? And maybe that's you right now. You've been paid significance. You want to go harder. You're excited. But when's it? Oh, I got hit so many times. Like, Nick, wake up. Nick, Nick, wake up, right? Wake up, Nick. Okay. And ask yourself, when is it actually going to pay me though? I got bills. I got a wife. We got kids. In the future, I got vacations to go on. I got things to do. I got things to buy. I got food I got to put on the table. And all these things. When's it going to pay me like a business? Okay. And so these promotions and the ranks and the compensation plan, the hype, like I promise you, there's so much shitty hype out there that's BS. It's bollocks, guys. It's bollocks. It's bollocks. The hype, the company, the mentor, like all these things combined. There's a whole lot more. They're just some of the main red flags that you may have seen, heard, or has actually happened to you, okay? And this is what all happened to us in our 5 years together in our network marketing business. Okay, and what happens now, and what maybe your mentor or your upline or your company, or even your business friends and business partners, and what you start doing is you start blaming yourself. Number 3 here, guys, you start blaming yourself. Like, well, you know what, Nick, I haven't put in enough time. I haven't put enough time in my business. Well, that might be true, but if I'm talking to you right now, you probably put some serious time into the business that you're currently in. Okay. And you're like, well, yeah, I have. Well, okay. Let's stop blaming yourself on the time aspect because you probably put in a lot of time already and you're just sort of saying, I'm not good enough, right? And so you need to work on yourself. That's what you're probably being told. You need to do more personal development. You need to work on your inviting. You need to work on your closing. You need to work on this and this and that, right? And so you start blaming yourself, all right? Oh, and Nick, I haven't got I've been told, I think I haven't got the right skill set, okay? I'm like, well, hang on, how long have you been in the company for? How long have you been in your business for? 3 years? What? 5 years? Huh? 10 years? Huh? 12 months? What? Like, how long have you been in the business, okay? And ask yourself this, like, I know there's a whole bunch of people I've spoken to already that already they've put in the time. Okay, they've got the skill set. They've adopted this amazing skill set, yet they're still not seeing the results they want, the income. Okay, they're not getting paid the income. They're all preying on hope here. Okay, and so I'm like, yeah, you might need to get better at inviting and closing and sharing with people, maybe presenting it to people, and whatever you do in your network marketing or affiliate marketing business, whatever you do, right? But I promise you, your skill sets. Network marketing, affiliate marketing is super simple to do. It's not easy, but it's super simple to follow. Okay. And I swear, if you've at least been in the business for at least 12 months, like your skill set should be, much better than when it was. But what you're doing right now is you're blaming yourself because you're not seeing the cash, you're not seeing the paycheck. So you're going to be blaming your skill set. The next thing you're going to blame is, I'm not doing enough income producing activities. I'm not doing enough invites. I'm not doing enough calls, messages, webinars, whatever the way you share your information with people. Well, that might be true. That might be true. This is it sounds like it's I'm condescending myself here. That might be true. But if you've been in, if you put in the time, I'm pretty sure that you put in the time into income producing activities. And I know there's a bunch of you out there that should be such at a much higher rank with a much more higher paycheck, much higher residual income. But you're being told, you just need to keep going. You need to keep doing more income producing activity, make more goals, make more webinars. And yes, that's true. And you've been told it's a numbers game, right? Haven't you? You've been told it's a numbers game. Well, that is part of that's true, but that sort of like burns out eventually because you're like, well, I'm blaming myself because I haven't shown enough people, haven't shown enough of my contacts on my list. Or you're saying, I've shown everyone on my list. I've shown all my contacts. I've shown all my family and friends, and I'm still at rock bottom. I'm still at a zero in my company. Okay. And so that might be true. That might not be true. It's probably not true that you've shown everyone. I promise you that. But like for me, guys, I don't show my friends and family anymore. I've made a decision that I'm not going to go out and reach out to people anymore. If I want people to come join me, I get number one rule of leads come to me. And how do I do that? Well, I've set up a whole bunch of back-end systems, automation, social media live streams, a whole bunch of stuff that works together, a chatbot, funnel, all that cool stuff. Okay. Where I don't have to go out anymore personally to recruit or sponsor or bring people into the business or as a customer. Okay, I don't have to do that anymore. I still can if you want to, and if I want to, but I personally don't want to. That's why I build it that way. But you're blaming yourself for time, skill set, income producing activities. My contact list is too small. I've shown everyone, whatever you've been saying, and you've been in business for yourself for a while now. You've adopted the personal development growth, the skill set. You've done the repetition. You've done the numbers. Okay, but you're still seeing a fat zero on the end of your back office, right? Wherever you see your money coming in. Maybe you haven't seen money before, and maybe you're being paid significance. Maybe you've spoken at a house party before, or maybe you've spoken at a hotel meeting before. Maybe you've been on stage before. Maybe you've been recognized on a webinar. Maybe you've spoken on a webinar, hosted a webinar. I know I have, right? And oh my God, it filled my ego. It filled my recognition pockets. It gave me significance. It made me feel good. Released the dopamine in my brain, right? But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself this, and this is what I want you to ask yourself right now. Is it paying you like a business? Like, think about all the time, energy, sweat, the numbers, all the crap that you've done to build this business, and go, doesn't meet my paycheck. Doesn't meet my paycheck. Oh, well, Nick, I'm not that good yet. I'm not that good yet. I need to learn more. I need to do more. And that might be true as well. But if I'm talking to you right now and you know who I'm talking to, I know who I'm talking to here, and I know that you've been in a business for at least 12 months of some sort where you have to go out and do some type of sales to produce an income. Like, all businesses are based off sales, because if you don't sell or share, okay, whatever you want to call it, you won't make money. Therefore, you won't make money, right? And so you've learned to sell. You've learned, promise you, you've learned to sell, you've learned to share. All right, but you're blaming yourself because you're not good enough yet. All right, because your mental company has told you you're not good enough yet, and you keep working on this. And that might be true, all right, to a degree. But I need you to ask yourself, with the time, energy, sweat, the things you do every single day to build this business, well, after 5 years, I'm like, this isn't worth it anymore. Like, I love the company. I love the people. I love the leaders. I love everyone. But if I want this to be, I want to get paid, I gotta ask myself, is it paying me significance or is it paying me cash? Okay. And so, just want to do today's live, guys, or just to, I want to share this with you because these are the red flags I've had in my previous experience with business. Okay. Not just MLM or affiliate marketing, in business. Okay, and that specific story I thought was, people need to hear that. Okay, and it's not me trying to put doubt or scarcity in your mind, but just to show you that be aware, because you've been in this business for a while now, and you can ask yourself, is it paying you like a business? Is it paying you? Like, ask yourself that question, and it might be paying you, but is it paying you like the effort you've been putting in? Okay, ask yourself that, please. Okay, ask yourself that. And anyway, guys, so to give this a wrap, as of next Monday, the 12th of October at 3 p.m. Central, we are kicking off our free branding, influencer, and social media 5-day challenge. Is absolutely free. Okay, I'm going to get the actual link up here so you can actually go register. Okay, and boom, baby. Okay, here it is. If you go to travelbosssecrets.com/free 5-day challenge, guys, we're doing, what I've definitely realized and found out of all the feedback that I've been getting from our particular businesses and Travel Boss, okay, is people are struggling right now becoming an expert and influencer online. They haven't established a brand. They haven't established their own personal brand, okay, and people don't know who they are. They haven't got enough attention out there, but actually to grab people's attention so they can buy from them, right? And people are still struggling with building their business online via social media. And so I'm like, man, we need to fix this problem. How do we do it? We do a free 5-day challenge on branding, influence, and social media. So you know the exact steps and exact strategies and the secrets that I do and I use and my wife uses with Travel Boss to build a successful online business. Okay, so if you're a network marketer, an MLM, an affiliate marketer, a digital marketer, a business owner, an entrepreneur, join us, guys. Join us for our free 5-day challenge. Starts next week. Okay, and if you guys are seeing this at a later time, this live stream specifically at a later time, still click on the link and you'll see at a different time that we'll be doing the challenge again. Okay, but join us, travelbosssecrets.com/free 5-day challenge, guys. I hope I've shared with you today some red flags that you could be aware of that may be happening in the back end scenes of your current business or company, and maybe you haven't been able to see it till now, or you've been seeing it and you've sort of been dwelling on it because you don't want to let people down. You're still a people pleaser. And I used to be a people pleaser, guys. Okay, I always thought, I like this person so much. I respect this person so much. I don't want to let them down. I get that. But also at the end of the day, guys, is it paying you like a business? Because you really want to go live the life of your dreams, the one you've always been dreaming of. Everything that you want to do, you need income, guys. You need money. And start getting paid significance. Actually start getting paid cash money, okay? Because significance ain't going to pay your bills, ain't going to put food on the table, ain't going to pay for the next holiday or vacation, ain't going to do any of that. Money is, okay? So I hope that makes sense, guys. Let me know if you have any comments. Any questions, please leave them in the comments. And thanks for hopping on today, guys, live. If you guys are watching this as a replay, let us know in the comments, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, rock and roll. See you guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Okay. Here we go. Peace.